はいどうもはるちです。今回からですね、ダンジョンズ3というゲームをやっていこうと思います。このゲームですね、地下でダンジョン運営するダンジョン運営ストラテジーゲームで敵の侵入者を防いで拠点をね拡大しながら地上にいる人間を攻撃していく、いわば悪役側のゲームですね。やっていきましょうか。シリーズ重ねていて結構評価の高いシリーズで、PC 版ですけど PSO とかでも展開しているゲームですね。キャンペーンモードやっていきましょう。メインキャンペーンかな。チュートリアルはいいですかね。さあ、絶対悪の影。絶対悪の影が海を渡ってターゲットを探し出しました。タリヤという名のダークエルフでしたと。これはチャレンジだね。一回行きます。
A long, long time ago, the absolute evil had, in the famous predecessor to this game, subjugated the known world and defeated good. Now, in a world full of blackness and despair, it spent its days sipping cocktails from the skulls of its
絶対
enemies
悪が悪役側のボスみ
and
たい
forming
な
new
感じなのか
plans
な。
over a grilled unicorn kebab. Unfortunately, there wasn't much left to forge. A few orc wedges, the occasional trick played on the little snots. There just wasn't anything left to conquer. As the weeks and months passed, the absolute evil grew ever more reticent and seclusive. From time to time, one could hear a slight murmur from the depressed evil's super-secret laboratory in the depths of the dungeon. Its creatures grew more worried with each passing day, and even started to miss its ingenious evil tricks. It was a somewhat confusing time for them. No beatings, no torture, and no being sent to a senseless death. On the other hand, it was a rather nice change. Eons passed, and the unicorn supply dwindled until suddenly, one wonderful day, the evil genius evil joyfully burst from its super-secret laboratory. It finally had a new goal. An unknown continent, as often found in sequels, lay to the east, sheltered from the wicked evil by naught but a puny little ocean. It immediately had a fleet built. This was so powerful that it covered the horizon from north to south and was manned by the best and most powerful creatures at the devious evil's command. The fleet set sail for the crossing to this new continent, left the harbor, and sank. Yet that mattered naught to the couldn't give a hoot about its minions' evil. It instructed its goblins and little snots to design an even more powerful fleet. These new ships were gigantic. Loaded with devious evil's second-best creatures, the fleet set out. And that sank as well. The annoyed evil saved his relentless anger towards the shipbuilders for later. Obviously, it would have to take care of the matter itself. With a sigh, it cast a spell and created a shadow of itself. A creature of absolute darkness and evilness. This shadow flew across the water towards the east. There, it would find a vessel, a corruptible being that would subjugate this land in the name of evil. And the shadow had the perfect target in mind.
今の部分見てるとダークエルフの誰でしたっけ。彼女はただ器になるだけですかね。
The great paladin Tanos, hero of the totally eastern kingdoms and a repugnantly good fellow. He was visiting the fatiguing library in Tristram with his comrades to see his foster daughter Talia.
Well now, Talia, tell me about your studies. Are you making progress with the writings of the ancient sages?
Yes, dear father. I have thoroughly digested it and have come a step closer to the good. The desire within me to do evil is defeated.
Really? Excellent. I am proud of you, my child. Continue to concentrate on your studies. I must go to Stormbreeze to clear up a few matters. I'll be back soon. In the meantime, my loyal friend Grimly will protect the country. Should anything trouble you, you can turn to him. Isn't that right, Grimly?
Aye, of course, Janos. I'll keep an eye on the damned elf. I mean, your daughter. You can count on me.
Then I'll see you soon, my friends. May the goddess watch over you, and the light burn eternally.
Bon voyage, dear father. I'll make you so proud of me. Who does good is good.
Yuck. Disgusting phrases like that always leave such a nasty taste in my mouth. These abnormally good heroes, on the other hand, had no inkling of the malignity gathered to the south. One moment a herd of sheep was peacefully grazing, and the next moment, whomp! With a fulminant explosive effect that ate up half our special effects budget,
一応ダークエルフは悪側の存在なんだろうね。
his target,
善になろうとしてるみたいな感じなんだね。 何これ。
As the shadow of the unspeakably evil
スイーストラムに到達してくださいと。
all around it died. Plants withered.
まあダンジョン作るゲームなんですけど RTS なんでこう地上に出たら戦うとかあるからそこはこういう動きなんだろうね。いやー楽しみだね。彼女とらってくんでしょうね。でまあムービーとかまあ口調があれですけどかなりね、まあ、コミカルなポップな感じで進行していく感じだね。まあ、ゲームプレイどうなんでしょうね。おお。戦士。まあいずれね地下に潜って軍作ってこいつら殺すんですよね。これか。
Take these lanterns, men, and let the light of the goddess shine. For the night is dark and full of terrors. And there's a pile of horse poo around here somewhere. I trod in it earlier.
いける？いけないか。
For the darkness. I mean,
闇の
for the light. Sorry, I'm still in training.
Yes, well, that is somewhat suboptimal. Naturally, the shadow of the almighty evil was an incredibly powerful creature. But, well, light was a bit of
まあ
an
光
issue.
は避けない
It
とい
would
けないと。
certainly be wise to stay out of the lantern light.
一発で死ぬならね死んでましたね。ちょっとダメージ食らってスタンしたね。スタンかな、一回行ってみるか。分かってていこう。これスタンですね。してるよねこれね。なるほど。まあ敵がいないとこならまだまあいいけどいるとこならまあアウトだよね。どうすんのこれ。裏回れるかな。いけない感じだね。じゃあ行くか正面から。光がないところでは影が英雄に憑依することができる。あ、これでダークエルフにつけばいいんだね。照明が明るいとこれが問題であると。
Luckily, there was an unfortunate guard on patrol that the shadow was able to possess, thanks to its incredible powers. As long as it wasn't in the light.
こいつでも憑依できるんだ。
The shadow of absolute evil melded
警備兵を掌握したと。
control of his body. Thus, it was able to
消さなくていいんだね。すごいね。でこいつでそのねなんか敵のヒーロー殺したりとかすればいいんですけどね。
Unfortunately, the shadow's possession
あ、短時間だけなんだ。
short while before the guard was able to free himself. Still, it was long enough to get past the gate. The shadow's target was close, so close. Talia, the dark elf. Soon she would fight on the side of evil.
May the goddess be with you, my friends. It will soon be time to open the orphanage in the fatiguing library. Come to the big square and join in the festivities.
Well, I don't know. I had actually kind of planned to spend the evening in the bathhouse.
意識低いですね。
This orphanage is very important to my father. Tanos, you know, the mighty paladin The one you really don't want to offend.
Yeah, all right. We'd love to come.
Excellent! May the light of the goddess shine upon you, and let us experience this exhilarating spectacle in the big square together. Follow me, my friends, for evil, the light, I mean. Keep the light burning bright, for the night is dark and full of terrors or errors or something like that.
どうなんだろうあれドジなのかねえ、まだ悪なのかみたいな。パラディンの幼女なんだよね。これ憑依できないよね。ここスルーしたところでね、一回止まってみるか。あ、別に回れるんだ。あ、こいつに憑依するか。なら。大魔法使い。すごそうですけど。別にバレてもいいんだよね、影だし。ここで一回休憩できるんだね。てか、ここで多分抜かすというか、ね、横に行った時に行くと。影ならね、すり抜けたりもできそうですけど。よし、行ってくるか。これも対象指定すればいいんだよ。あ、なんかいる。問題ないか。まあ、結構な距離行ったけどね。ドワーフ王のグリムリー。あ、王なんだ。押すの押すの押すの、やめろやめろ。まあ、奥行ってみましょう。マーカーずっとここにあるんでね。多分、そこに行けばいいのかな。
In the distance, one could hear the unbearably good bells of a church. They must be marking the opening of the orphanage in the
さっき
fatiguing
言ってた
library.
個人の
Heroes
会員
with
式。
lanterns began to stream in that direction. The crossing on a red signal evil shadow swore, or would have if it had a
これ避けるん
and
です
tried
け
to
ど、
avoid the lanterns
これ
as
持った
much
人た
as
ちが向か
possible.
っていると。来てるね。確かに。逃げ場ないんだけど、どうしよう。行ってみるか。いや、こいつの後ろついていくか。あ、はけた。どう、あ、これいけんじゃないか、こっちから。どっちが正解だ？ついていけばいけそうだね。さあ、タリアちゃん。お、いけるよ、これで。やっちゃっていいのこれ。
Finally, the time had come, and the shadow of the passes in the
トロイ
slowly
役の
evil
影が
was
手を伸
within
ばすだけ
range
で
of
届く
Talia,
距離に
the dark
ダークエルフのタリアが入ってきたと。入ってきたっていうか、いるね。
to use its incredible powers to possess her for a short
支
time.
配するとき、短時間だけでもいいんですかそれで。
My dear father would be very proud were he with us today. He would be overjoyed to see us give the young and the needy a place to live and thrive. That's why I'm happy to take this orphanage and destroy it utterly, and all of you with it.
What did she say?
Die!
おお、何戦うの戦うのどうす
I
んの
will kill you all!
いけるこれ。強っ。
Feel the power within me.
戦闘力9000を超えたと。
It's over
中のパロディ
9,000.
Unimagined powers surfaced in Talia. The black magic of the dark elves. She immediately
一応
began to
操作する
unleash
か。
these powers of chaos upon the world.
世界に混沌の力を。
Like lambs to the slaughter.
やばー、うわうわうわ。見習い司祭を殺していく。
The dark elf raged through Twistram's inexperienced guards. She thereby built up a tremendous inner energy,
Kamehameha.
which she released into
まあ
the
結構
world
パロ
as
ディ
a
ネタも多い
focused
みたいだ
beam,
ね。
while screaming Kamehameha! Meanwhile, in the fatiguing library, they waited eagerly with coffee and cake for Talia to show up and open the new orphanage. the energy beam hit the cake with a resounding zap and reduced it to ashes. Oh yes, and the rest of the building and everyone inside it as well. The narcissistic evil patted itself on the shoulder for this. Or it would have, but the metal armor always made such a terrible clunking noise when it tried. But then again, that's what little snots are for. Obviously, the dispatch shadow had found a perfect vessel in the Dark Elf. Talia had already earned the title of Employee of the Month, with the utter destruction of the fatiguing library, as well as half of Twistram. The destruction of an orphanage and the bombardment of innocent citizens with magic missiles immediately made her the minion-wasting evil's new favorite henchperson. Her evil deeds complete, Talia withdrew into the vaults beneath the ruins of the fatiguing library. There, between the slaughterhouse and Mad Archbishop Lazarus's apartments, she prepared to create something powerful in the name of the absolutely ultimately evil. A dungeon heart, the cornerstone of any dungeon's power. Far away, Paladin of Light and Talia's former mentor, Tanos, was on his way to the Empire's capital of Stormbreeze. Naive and trusting as he was whistling cheerfully to himself, with no inkling of his foster daughter's dark deeds. Though he was aware that as a dark elf, she always had a core of evil in her. He had hoped to defeat it through religious indoctrination with ancient mad writings. Well, old bean, you thought wrong.
さあクリアしましたね。
Twistram in ruins.
そこでダンジョン作るためのアイテムをゲットして地下に行った感じですよね。
And laid the fatiguing library in
へ
ruins.
え。
Now she began to build a
あ、じゃあ次回廃墟と化したツイストラム、まあ今言った場所ですよね。やっていきますか。一応サブは栄養9にやっつけましょう。まあ今回なんかステルスアクション的な感じでしたけど、次回からストラテジー色が強くなるかなと思います。いや、こっからねどうなっていくんでしょうね、タリア。まあ強大な悪の器になったわけですよね。まあここからじゃあ悪対正義が行われていくわけですね。あ、難易度あるんだね。あ、こっから難易度あるのか。まあちょっとやってみて、簡単なら地獄なのかな。チェックマーク入れてやっていきましょう。